In this video, we take a look at the anymaka Hammock Stand. Check this out. Hey guys, I'm Kevin and this is Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. Well, one of the things we love to do when camping is to set up our hammocks. But there are times when we just don't have the right site for setting up a hammock. Maybe the trees are too far apart. Maybe there are no trees, right? There have been some campsites that we've had where we've had no trees on our site that were suitable for setting up a hammock. So what you need then is a hammock stand. Well, I'm super excited that anymaka has contacted me, and I think that's how you say it, guys. I don't totally know how to pronounce it, but it's anymaka, so anymaka, I think, right? We'll just go with that. They contacted me and said, hey, would you like to review our hammock stand? So I said, absolutely. So guys, full disclosure, I did not pay for this hammock stand. It was sent to me in exchange for a review, but anymaka has no influence over what I say. All of my opinions are my own. And I'm gonna tell you what I like about this stand, see if there's anything I don't like, and see if there's anything that anymaka could do better for the next iteration. But for now, let's dig in. All right, guys, here we go. All right, guys, first thing I noticed is it's got a really, really nice bag. Let's get the bag open and see what we got. All right, so it comes with a hammock and the stand itself. Man, this is really cool. Also comes with some instructions. We'll see if we need those. There's some little devices that say remove before use, so we're going to remove those. All right, guys, so how this works is you basically grab the arms and you just pull them up. And then snap into place. All right, guys, the next step is to hang the hammock. I'm gonna pull it out of the sack here. Till we find an end. There we go. All right, guys, here it is all set up. I really like it. Took me a few seconds to figure it out, but now that I know how to do this, this is going to go up in seconds, guys. When they say 3 seconds to set this thing up, they're absolutely right. Let's take a closer look. All right, guys, so the first thing that had me a little bit confused is you feed some of the body of the hammock down through this area right here, right? So what you're going to do is you're going to move this piece, right, in or out to make the hammock as tight or as loose as you want. If it's too loose and you're a big guy like me, when you lay in the hammock, this will jab into your back. So you want to make sure that the hammock is nice and taut like it is right now. And when I lay in that, it is very, very comfortable, right? And so for me, I chose to go the same level on both sides. Now, if you want your feet a little bit lower than your head, you could adjust this, right, to give yourself an angle. But I like mine perfectly level. So there it is, guys. And as you can see, right, I'll just count the holes. Everybody say hi to Tiller. Hi, Till. Look over here. Good boy. Yep, Tiller is fascinated when I shoot video. But you can see I've got 4 holes. 1, 2, 3, 4, right, exposed. So I'm in the 5th hole. So you just count the holes. The other thing you want to do, guys, is make sure that when you deploy this, that this is all the way out so you can go narrower, right there. But you want to make sure this is all the way out and that this pin is seated, right? Otherwise, this might collapse on you. You don't want it to collapse. Other than that, guys, this is super, super stable. I really, really like it. So I have my lovely assistant, Barb, here, ready to demonstrate getting in the hammock. Go ahead, Barb.
I like how it's like a banana.
There she is. Guys, I'm never getting this thing.
It's pretty comfy.
She says it's pretty comfy. But as you can see, guys, with the tops of these, right, I don't think that this is going to rip or put any pressure on the hammock at all because it's plastic and there's no sharp edges. So I think it's really, really well made, right? It just clips in down here really easy, right? Really easy. Barb's pretty happy.
I am.
And it's nice and stable. Barb, does it feel wobbly at all?
I mean, I can go back and forth, but I'm not worried about the stand is the nice thing. So like I can get in and out and then back in without, like, that's actually easier than when you're doing it on a tree, I'd say.
I also think it's easier than when you're doing it on a tree. So as you can see, nice wide base. Yeah, guys, this thing is a winner in my book for sure. Now that I got Barb out of the hammock, it's my turn. I'm gonna try and get in this thing while holding the camera here. So here we go. Let's see if I fall on my butt. Oh, and I got a dog in the way. Say hi, Till. Say hi, buddy. Right there. Oh, okay, buddy. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Okay, let me get in the hammock now. Okay, buddy. Okay, good dog. Whew. I think Tiller wants to be in the hammock. Oh, he does want to be in the hammock. Come on, buddy. Come on. Up. Come on. Up. Up. Come on. Okay, there we are. We are in the hammock. Vizslas are full of love. Okay. Okay, buddy. Okay. Okay, good boy. Good boy. Whew. This is what life is like with a Vizsla. He just has to be with Dad. Good thing this hammock is strong enough to hold both of us. He's a big boy. Okay, Till, go on, go on. Okay. Okay, so now that that was over, now that I'm drowning in dog slobber, because Tiller just loves to give kisses, I think I'm going to finish out the video from inside this hammock. Guys, this thing is super comfortable, right? I really, really like it. I love hammocks. I love using hammocks at the campground, like especially after a long hike. One of my favorite things to do is after I'm done hiking with Barb for the day, I love to spend, a half hour or so just chilling out in a hammock before I make dinner. you know, just an awesome addition to your campsite is a hammock, right? And again, like I said, not always do you have suitable trees to hang a hammock. Either they're too far apart, or they're not big enough, or the park has rules against hanging something or tying something to a tree, right? And so you don't have to worry about any of those rules if you have this stand. Now, there are a few things that I might be slightly concerned about, right? And that is that with the hammock fabric stretching through that gap, loop, whatever, that eventually that's going to wear on the hammock itself. One of the things that I try not to do is let my hammock fabric touch anything and let the straps handle all the load. But as you can see with this setup, right, the fabric of the hammock is touching something, and then it will eventually, you know, rub on it as people get in and out, right? So I think eventually that will wear that part of the hammock. Now, how long will that take? I think it'll take a long time, right? I think it'll take a long time to wear a hole or wear a weak spot in a hammock like this. And, you know, so I don't know that it's, you know, that much of a concern, right? It's probably not much of a concern at all, but it's just something to think about. The only way that they could have done anything differently would be to make this whole thing longer, which would decrease its portability, right? So I think this is the best compromise, is to run the hammock through that little channel there to you know, make it, you know, easy to set up, but not too big for transportation and portability. Other than that, guys, the hammock is comfortable. It's really nice. This is really easy to set up. One of the last things I'm going to do when I get up out of here is I'm going to show you how to take it down, right? And then taking it down is just the reverse of setting it up. So you'll see just how fast you can do this. Guys, I'm going to put an affiliate link below to where you can pick up one of these, right? These are awesome. If you want a hammock at the campsite and you're worried about trees, damaging trees, or not being able to have the right trees to hang a hammock, you need one of these, guys. It's plain and simple. These are awesome. So I'm going to put an affiliate link below. If you use my link to purchase, it doesn't cost you anything extra, but it's a great way to support my channel as I get a little commission on the sale. I really don't want to have to get up to finish this video, but I'm going to in a minute. But guys, if you have any questions about this setup, concerns about capacity, I mean, the capacity is 550 pounds. You know, guys, I'm a big guy, right? So I don't have any concerns about laying in this thing. This is really, really comfortable. I mean, I had me, and Tiller probably weighs, you know, 70 some pounds, right? So, you know, we had some weight in here, and I never felt like, you know, I was worried about breaking this thing at all. So I think this is high quality. I think it's going to last a long time, especially if you take care of it. So guys, let me get out of here. Let me take it down, and that'll be it. I don't want to get out of this hammock. All right, let's go. All right, guys, so the first thing to do, pull the pin, loosen up the hammock so that it comes out easy. All right, that side. I'll come do this side. Walk around. All right, then you can pull the hammock out. And we'll bundle the hammock. All right, guys, so for bundling the hammock, what I like to do is I like to start with the middle and just stuff, right? So, and what I do is I put it over my shoulder to keep it out of the dirt. And so I just keep stuffing. Eventually, don't drop it, but you'll get to the end, right? And that was very easy to stuff. Super easy. Make sure it's stuffed down in there. Then I'd give it a roll. A couple times, roll it. And then go ahead and clip it up. There's one side. There's the other. You got your hammock. You can hang it on a little loop, but that's going to go in the bag. So the next part of this is to go ahead and loosen these up, right? And just collapse them in. I'm going to try not to let it hit the ground this time. Right, just like that. Now, What you do is you pick it up, and there it is. Simple, simple. And of course, the last part is just putting it back in the bag. One of the things I forgot is it comes with this strap, which you can put around the legs to hold it together. Don't forget to add your hammock. All done, we are good to go. Well guys, it doesn't get much easier than that. If you have any questions about the anymaka Hammock and Hammock Stand, drop some in the comments below. I'd love to hear from you. Love to answer any questions that you might have. Guys, this is definitely gonna go with me. This makes the wife super happy, as you could see in the video. So this is gonna go with me pretty much on every camping trip. It's gonna have a place in the Kemp bus or in the cargo camper as we go camping. And you know, quite honestly, that's easier than setting up the hammock on trees. It makes it easier to get in and out of the hammock than when it's set up on trees. This is the way to go, guys. So again, affiliate link below to where you can pick up one of these. I want to thank anymaka for sending this to me. I really, really appreciate it. Really like it. Great product, guys. I can't think of really anything that you could do better that keeps it this portable. So, you know, I usually, when I do reviews, guys, I try to find something I don't like. And the only thing that I can think of is that it might wear the hammock fabric over time. But guys, it's going to take a long time to do that. I just don't really even see that as an issue. So I really, really like it. You're going to see this in a lot of my campsite videos moving forward, my campsite setups moving forward, because this thing's going to get a lot of use. So again, anymaka, thanks for sending it to me. Affiliate link below. Guys, thanks for watching. I'm Kevin with Camp Outside, your inside source for all things outside. We exist to help moms and dads take their kids camping, hiking, fishing, learn about nature, and develop a conservation ethic. We want to help you get you and your kids outside. Hammock time is great time. Get one for each member of the family. They'll love it. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you outside.